Hello YouTube, today I'm at Spirit Ford taking a look at this all-new 2021 Bronco Sport. This particular one is the Big Bend trim. Starting off up front, we have your beautiful LED light group, headlights as well as fog lights, your Bronco badge up top. I believe this is Yukon Brown is the color, I'm not 100% sure. Once they post or I get access to the window sticker, I will put a little note or pin a comment in the description below. Right here we have some nice black and machined wheels on some Michelin Primacy All Seasons. These are 225/60 R18s. Really nice plastic fender flares that transition into rocker panels. I love when manufacturers do this, especially living in the northern climates where they use salt like crazy. Your Big Bend badge is right here. Right here we have your black mirror caps. Nice roof cargo rack up top. Black door handles. Gloss black trim right here. Bringing us to the halogen taillights. Parking sensors are integrated into the bottom portion of the bumper. Your Ford badge is right there. Your backup camera is right here. And this is actually pretty cool. You can open the glass portion or the door portion, which I will go over in a little bit after we look at the interior. Coming around to this side, we have your capless fuel fill port right there. And then you can't really see it, but you have your keyless entry system right there as well. Overall, very cool looking sporty exterior. Let's take a look at the interior and warm up a little bit because it is freezing out. All right, so starting over here on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we have all of the window controls for the vehicle, and then in front of that, we have all your mirror controls. Up top, we have your lock and unlock buttons. Over here, we have the trunk or tailgate release button. We have the rotary dial selector for the exterior lighting of the vehicle, as well as a dimmer switch or a brightness switch for the instrument cluster lighting. Right here we have the really cool, unique HVAC vents. I like these a lot. They're very, very customizable, and you can actually get them exactly where you want the heat or air to blow. I know in a lot of vehicles, unfortunately, they kind of restrict the movement, and you may not get all the ventilation you want. But in this vehicle, they did a really good job designing and putting the placement of the HVAC vents in really nice spots. Up here we have the instrument cluster. We have your tachometer on the left, speedometer on the right, and a really nice LCD screen in the middle. Under that LCD screen we have the engine temperature and fuel level of the vehicle. Coming back to the steering wheel, very nice soft leather wrap steering wheel with bolsters at 10 and 2. Right over here we have all of the cruise control buttons for the vehicle, including your follow or gap button, lane keep assist button, your volume for the radio, as well as your other cruise control buttons. Over here we have the control pad for the center LCD display. Really cool, you can actually see the Bronco Sport right there. And then under that we have your hands-free call buttons and your forward and back for the radio. Right here we have a nice touchscreen display. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I believe it is wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is pretty cool. Has navigation, and you can also do your phone there, and then control your settings through the touchscreen display. Under that, we have your automatic start, stop, off. It is on by default. Your hazard light button, the physical buttons for the radio, your volume knob, tune knob. This is your mute button, and then your back forward play button, as well as the clock and off function. Under that, we have your push button start, really deep storage tray, dual or single zone climate control, but it does have heated seats for driver and passenger. A wireless charging pad right back in here, USB-C, USB, and 12-volt outlet respectively, as well as another storage tray right here. Brings us back to the rotary dial shifter, park, reverse, neutral, drive, and low. 2 cup holders, parking brake, and this is your hold button. More and more auto manufacturers are doing this now, so when the vehicle is in drive and you're at a stop, you can push the hold button, take your foot off the brake, and it will hold you in place so you do not move. And then to turn it off, put your foot on the brake, push the hold button. I'm still in drive, and as you can see, I will start to inch forward. Put that back in park. Behind that we have your GOAT modes, which stands for go over any terrain or all terrain. You turn that and you look up here and you have your drive modes. Slippery, sport, eco, normal, and then sand. Behind that we have a really nice leather wrapped armrest. Pull up on it, giving us access to a 12-volt outlet and some pen storage. And if you notice, you do have these little cutouts for cord management. Here's a closer look at the cloth seats in this vehicle. Pretty nice. Coming up over here to the glove box, it is very deep for this size of vehicle. I would say that's actually impressively big. Coming up top to the vanity, it is halogen lit for passenger as well as driver. Got some glasses storage right here. Here is the buttons for the sunroof. And then we have your LED dome map lights in front of that, as well as the standard rear view mirror. Got grab handles right there for the passenger. You do not have any grab handles, however, for the driver. But overall, this is a pretty sporty car. It is a little bit smaller than the Escape, I think, but it still feels pretty roomy in here. So with that being said, let's take a look at the back and see how much legroom we have. All right, so getting in is very easy. With the seat situated where it would be if I was driving, I maybe have an inch of legroom before my knees hit the front seat. But it is actually pretty cool. You do have storage in the form of this MOLLE webbing right here, as well as zipper storage that goes all the way down into a portion of the MOLLE webbing. So that is pretty unique. Also too, you got storage on the side of the driver and passenger seats. They're just maximizing all of the storage potential in this vehicle. 2 HVAC vents, as well as a USB-C and USB port down below. Up top, we have some LED dome map lights. Grab handles with integrated hanger hooks right here. Taking a look at the center seat. Very nice. I don't even really know what this material is. It's not like a leather, it's almost like a neoprene material. It feels very nice and soft, however, and you do have an armrest / cup holder right there. So overall, pretty unique rear seats. Not a bunch of room for me, but you do have the headliner actually does bubble up towards the roof, giving taller occupants in the back a little more headroom, which is always appreciated. Now let's go take a look at the trunk. So there's a couple ways to open the trunk on this vehicle. The first way is with the button on the left side of the steering wheel. Second way is with the key fob. And then the third way is the traditional way. You're gonna come up to the right side, push the door button, the trunk will open. But first we're gonna push the glass button. The glass unlocks, giving us access to the cargo area from right here. If you do have longer items such as 2x4s that are a little too long, you can open just the glass portion. And if you look right here, there is kind of a Bronco Easter egg. It is upside down, however, and there is a little bit of tint on it and snow, so you won't be able to see it, but I'll open it up again for you. Right there. Kind of a Jeep little Easter egg, but on the Bronco. And then to open the door, you're gonna push it, and it's gonna come up for you. Now this being a smaller car does give you a lot of storage for its size. Does have Bronco logo LED cargo lights, as well as some grocery hooks right here, and another light button. Underneath this, we do have a full-size spare with some storage areas on both sides. Right over here we have a 12-volt outlet, and these seats do fold down. Push these buttons, giving you access to a load flat floor. You won't be able to fit massive items like a standard 4x8 drywall or plywood, but you still have a decent amount of storage and probably can get maybe 1 or 2 bikes laid on their side in here. This does have the grab handles to lower the door. And then right here we have the little lights that this button turns on. And it is on both driver and passenger side. Push it again, turn them off, and then we're gonna close the trunk. Now, unfortunately, this does not have a window sticker yet. I believe it is still inside the dealership because this just came off the truck. So unfortunately, I cannot go over that, but I will pin a comment with some of the information as I get it. I'd like to give Spirit Ford a huge thank you and shout out for allowing me to come to their lot and do a video walkthrough of this vehicle. If you're interested in this vehicle specifically, or any of the 2021 Bronco Sports, any trim, I will be posting all the contact info in the description below. Unfortunately, because of everything going on in the world in the virus, the regular Bronco has been delayed. So now they're thinking it's going to be available sometime around summer of 2021. As soon as this dealer does get some on their lot, I will be coming in and doing a video walkthrough on those. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and a share. And in the comment section down below, please type in your favorite feature of this vehicle or the favorite feature of the anticipated regular Bronco. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and a share. And like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.